Hey everyone, this is Julian from the Binary Lab. In this video, I'm going to be talking about OTC trading, how it's different from regular Monday to Friday trading, and how you can do well at OTC. So, I've decided to do this video based on a lot of questions, comments on videos, comments on Facebook posts, asking about how to get things right on OTC. If you have questions on OTC, such as, why is it that the strategies I use from Monday to Friday don't work as well on OTC, or why don't the things that work for me always on Monday to Friday not work for me on OTC? Then comment beneath this video. If that's your question, comment beneath this video. And there's another group of people that have the question that I found something that works super well on OTC, but why don't that work on Monday to Friday? Okay, if that's your question as well, comment beneath this video. So this video is meant to answer questions on OTC trading, and if you have other questions on OTC trading, comment beneath this video as well. Okay, so let's get this thing started. I want to educate you guys about the weekday markets and the OTC markets. So first and foremost, the weekday markets that we trade binary options on is based on Forex. Forex is a 24 hours, 5 days a week market. If you're in the United States, and let's say you're in New York, it starts from a Sunday night and it goes on till a Friday evening, early evening. And then if we're in Asia, right now I'm in Thailand, it goes on from 7 on a Monday and it finishes in the wee hours of a Saturday morning over here. So depending on where you're at in the world, it's a slightly different timing, but it's generally 24 hours, 5 days a week. So depending on where you are, sometimes starting on Sunday, sometimes starting on a Monday. All right. Okay. Now, prices in Forex. What are they influenced by? And do the actions that we do in binary influence Forex? Okay. The quick answer is that no, because the binary market is based on Forex pricing, and the Forex market is open from Mondays to Fridays. And what we do in binary is not going to affect Forex because it's it's basically a set of options that's issued on the likelihood of prices in Forex going up or going down. So we are not actually buying the underlying asset. It does not affect. So this also answers another question, because people always ask me that if your strategies work so well and have made you so much money, why would you want to share it with other people? Because if too many people are doing it, they're going to shift the markets and it's going to spoil your rice bowl. So it's not going to spoil my rice bowl. If the strategies that were based on Forex, yes, it probably would. If there's a substantial group of investors with very substantial capacity to invest using the same strategy at the same time, they could indeed cause some shifts in the markets. Okay, for binary. So even if there were like tens of thousands of orders totaling like millions or multiple millions, that is not going to shift the Forex markets. Now, how do the prices then in Forex go up or down? Okay, it's about supply and demand. If let's say if there's more people wanting to buy, okay, something, is the price going to increase or decrease? Like going close to Christmas is a high demand item. You see it on Amazon, price goes up through the roof, like twice, 3 times of what it usually sells for. Why? Because the demand is there. Because when there's the demand and there's lower supply, price goes up. Simultaneously, price goes down when the opposite happens. Let's say when a lot of people are trying to sell, okay? When a lot of people are trying to sell, then there's too many sellers on the market and there's not enough demand, the price goes down. How does this come into play with the OTC markets? Okay, I want to tell you something that you may or may not have known, which is that the OTC markets are not based on Forex. Okay, so before you get out of your chair and wonder what the heck is based on, don't panic, because I'm going to explain to you that, and in just a cinch, you're going to find that this could possibly be the biggest aha moment for you and your binary trading on the weekends. The OTC markets, okay, there are a couple of different brokers that I will put the links for in the description of this video. Okay, the reason why I put a couple of different brokers is because some of them, accept people from certain countries and some do not. So the ones that I put beneath this video are generally okay, all right, and tradable on the OTC. You can chart them. You can, you can do all your analysis, and you can work on it. And they generally work the same way, in a way that I'll explain in a moment. But there's another bunch of OTC. I've done a previous video comparing this before. I've compared a video between IQ OTC and binary mate OTC, and wow, it is totally a different thing altogether. It's something else. It's something else. If you go back to that video, I'll put the video description. Put that video in the video description as well, and you can see that it was swinging wild as hell. That was the binary mate OTC, and the binary mate OTC is, I believe, it's designed on an algorithm that is just meant to make people, lose the trade no matter what. Okay, so I did a live test on the video where I put a trade simultaneously, a call and a put at the same time, and both lost. Okay, not exactly the same time because there was like a second or two of difference, but both trades lost. What is the odds of that happening in just a span of a minute? It's that's something else. However, on the other hand, all the brokers I mentioned in the video description here below will allow you to execute the principles that I'll be sharing you today. And it is that the OTC trading is based on an internal market of traders within this particular broker. Okay? And because it's no longer based on the external Forex market, the people inside the broker who are trading can directly influence the pricing of the charts that you see. Is it still chartable? Yes, it is. Does it still respond to technical analysis? Yes, it is as well. However, a few things may be a little bit different. And the thing is that because now it is a much smaller market, okay, how did the price go up and down? Let's say if more people want to buy, the demand is going to drive the prices higher. If more people want to sell, it's going to drive the price lower. And this is precisely the phenomena that you may have noticed, that why is it your reversal trades usually work so well on a weekday market, but they do not work on a weekend market. And this is the reason why your trend follows work so well on a OTC market, but they do not work on a weekday market. This is the reason why. Okay? Because when a lot of people are trying to, let's say Euro USD, right? Euro USD, if a lot of people are trying to buy it, then what happens? The more you think it's going to go up, the more it's going to go down. Because there's just so much demand and the price can drop. And you might be wondering, okay, your next question is that, alright, it's understandable, supply and demand. But then again, because we are not buying the underlying asset, and this is all based on option that expires in as quick as a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. So how is it possible that we can influence the price to go up and down if we are not holding a long stake in the markets? Well, here's the thing. If you lose a trade that you thought is very likely going to win, how high is the chance of you or someone wanting to get back in there thinking that if it don't go up now, it's going to go up the next minute? Alright? And some people go in again and again, and they eventually find that it's not going to ever work out. But because they go in again and again, taking the same direction in the markets, that continues to push the markets in the same way. Is this an aha moment for you or not? If that's an aha moment for you, comment beneath this video. Because with this, we have a very powerful insight of how the OTC markets work. And this is able to help us trade it differently. Okay? So, if you're wondering, and if you observe that, let's say if you've been doing the trend follows, And you're wondering, why is it that the trend follow works so amazingly well on the OTC markets? The reason is exactly because of what I explained to you. If you're trying to ride a trend and you find a trend's run for so long, it's because the majority of the people are counter-trend traders in binary. And the more counter-trend they are they going to extend the trend or not? Yes, they will. So as long as you are the minority and they are the majority minority will benefit from the majority's sentiment. Okay? And now your next question is going to be that, alright, if that's the case, follow the trend. It is. But how big can I trade? This is the tricky part. Because what you want to do is that you so-called want to stay under the radar. Okay? So that is why in my most recent email to the people on my subscription list, I mentioned to them that it pays to diversify the profits that you expect into more trades instead of a single one. So rather than taking a big counter trend trade, you probably would notice that it would have been far more profitable that you take many smaller trend follow trades. Okay? Especially based on how the OTC works in this case. Now, the thing here is that how big can you go? Alright, if you get it quite big, will you lose? There's a possibility, but until you actually lose, there's a greater possibility that you will tie, or you may even have a last second win, even though a really tiny one. I have done a lot of OTC testing. My members have been showing me like great results based on the findings that I've shared inside of my trading group last week about what was working for me, and they tried it out. We had several people posting like 5% gains in half an hour, 10% gains in like a full hour, even 20% gains in an hour's work. And they're just like wondering how long can this go on for. Well, I said as long as you're under the radar, as long as you're not the majority. So a lot of people noted the same findings as well, that when they go in a trend follow trade, when it's trying to scale a little bit, sometimes it seems as though they're going to lose, but last second they win. Why? Because the people on the other end, the counter trend traders, are putting massive selling pressure. Alright, is this information good or great? Is that going to make a difference for your OTC trading? I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible so that you can make full use of it, jump on the markets this weekend and really make a killing out of it. And if you're looking to find what are the best brokers to use, I'll be regularly updating this video. So check out the video description. I have 3 brokers listed for you down below, and I've ranked them in my number 1, number 2, and number 3 ranks so that you can check them out. Okay, so give us some support. Let's say if you find that this video makes a lot of sense to you. If you already have existing accounts, with any of these brokers, and if you like the platform, please change over, please switch over to having your accounts open under me instead. Or let's say if you want to try a different broker, then go ahead and use the links beneath this video. Alright, if you're not already on my mailing list, or if you're not already on my Facebook page, go ahead and like it. Subscribe to these videos so you find it helpful for you. And please share them with your friends, okay? This video, I can tell you, is going to make you a killing if you just understand how this concept works. And wait till you look out for my next video. There is a video that I've been telling people on my mailing list that I have been sending it through a lot of edits and as well as compliance reviews. Once I have that out, that video, this is the why. That video is a lot of the how. Okay, so if you have the why and then the how put together, you are going to make a big difference in your trading. And as for now, have a great weekend, good trading, and bye. This is Julian from the Binary Lab, theBinaryLab.net. Peace out.